to ensure that we make that path to that end brighter.
Good morning! Yes, Arty Thursday is here, and we are embracing the beauty of creativity in every form. Art, music, books, even text.
Yeah, definitely.
And beyond.
Definitely.
Yes,
definitely.
all forms of creativity. Today's show is super studded, and trust me, you don't want to miss a second.
Yep, it's going to be a wonderful show. So just chill, just sit back and relax. There's a whole lot that we have in store for you. And yeah, I remember somewhere around we're going to have that and all of that on the show, like she mentioned earlier. But hey, come on, let me give you options where you can check us out. You can hit us up on YouTube, TVC Entertainment. That's where we're streaming. On our website, it's tvcentertainment.tv/live stream. And you can also catch us on our app.
Yes, you can follow us across all social media platforms. That's at TVC Entertainment _. And make sure when you're having a conversation with us, use the hashtag #WakeUpNigeria on TVC.
My name is Mike Mesikero.
And my name is Mary Bashua Alimi.
All right, so let's get straight into what we have on the show this morning. Like we said, we're going to kick off with, I have some interesting tech updates that have been happening and all of that. I will be taking a look into that and letting you know.
Then we'll have a guest discussion. For that, we have Levi Freeman, a fast-rising Nigerian filmmaker known for crafting compelling narratives from his debut at the Ebony Live Creative Academy and so much more. We're looking forward to that conversation.
Continue.
We will celebrate your loved ones as well. Yes, looking forward to that one. You don't want to miss it.
Yeah, Abdullahi Aishat looking so lovely. I love this dress. Look at the background.
Yeah.
This is beautiful.
Oh. You will have all that you wish for. This year you go get everything and more. Hey, everything and more.
Dynamic entrepreneur and advocate for personal growth and boy-child development. She'll be here on Book Chat this morning. Then we have a performance also. Well, let's wake up without a performance. We've got Decod, aka Young Anoti, rising star blending Afrobeat, hip hop, and soul. Well, he'll be here to perform this Thursday morning.
And finally, we have a guest discussion this morning with international model Omotayo Oke. She's also known as Miss Omotayo from Paris Fashion Week. Well, we'll definitely have that conversation with her in a bit.
What changed in you, Mary?
Like what?
You used to be, oh, just before that, good morning.
I
How you
used
doing?
to be what? I used to be what?
Oh, wait.
I want to know, Ni.
What's this one?
Fight.
Don't understand, though. I don't. Violence on
I
air.
have no words for
Violence on air. But you know they go the end again before they read everything. They go now. You know they use shortcuts. But hey, come on. It's great to be here. It's the first Thursday, like we mentioned, and it's already here. It's Thursday, the 5th of December, and I know you guys have done all your shopping and all of that. You're ready.
Surprisingly, I haven't yet.
As in,
You that did shopping in October, you still haven't done shopping in December.
No. You know you have to keep
upgrade.
upgrading.
Yeah, okay.
You have to keep,
Okay. Stocking up, yeah.
Right. So
Okay.
recently, my husband recently, I think it was last week, that he's been asking, babe, what's up with Christmas shopping? And I just eventually decided that I was going to add goods meats to the list of things that I want to get this holiday. So yeah, because I'm in the mood for.
You road. They don't repair the road.
There was nothing wrong with.
What's wrong with the road?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Are you sure?
To my house.
No. Okay. I just wanted to just cover myself because
Mike, you're
goat
not
meat's on my menu this
you're not
Christmas.
invited.
so you want
That's not fair. But Mary was really complaining yesterday about Mary's a money. Mary has money, so Mary has been giving, and it's like, but the more you are giving is the more they need to give.
I wish
so
I had enough to give.
Mary was complaining yesterday. I said, Mary, just send me 5K for ice cream now. Mary,
I put it up on my status that stop begging me for money, because when I tell you no, I feel bad, you feel bad. So save us both the heartache. Now ask me 5K for ice cream. Please, let's just check out the weather. Time for the news updates on Wake Up Nigeria. I am Mary Bashua Alimi. The Nigerian Senate has set up an ad hoc committee to interface the Attorney General of the Federation and the leadership of the Senate to address major concerns raised in some sections of the tax reforms bills currently before the National Assembly. The Senate also asked its Committee on Finance to halt all legislative action on the proposed bill pending the outcome of the meeting with the Attorney General. National Assembly correspondent Tijesu Adeoye reports.
The National Assembly's leadership may have bowed to pressure from agitators against the tax reform bills as the Nigerian Senate halts all legislative action on the proposed bills. Before the day's business began, the Deputy President of the Senate, Senator Jibrin Barau, disclosed plans to constitute an ad hoc committee alongside the Senate's leadership to meet with the Attorney General of the Federation over major concerns expressed on the bills. The 11-member ad hoc committee will be led by the Senate's minority leader, Senator Abba Moro.
The Attorney General of the Federation, so that we can sit and look at all the areas of disagreement and resolve them for the interest of this nation. It is therefore proposed that by tomorrow there will be a meeting with the committee that will set up here and the leadership to sit down with the Attorney General to look at those issues and resolve them.
In another development, the Senate has summoned Nigeria's Aviation Minister Festus Keyamo and other airline operators over frequent delay and cancellation of flights. The resolution followed a motion moved by Senator Buhari Abdul Fattah, which gave other lawmakers the opportunity to voice their frustration on the matter.
That Part 19 of the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority Regulation of 2023 makes provision for consumer protection in the civil aviation industry in Nigeria. However, enforcement has been an issue, as most Nigerians are not even aware that they are entitled to compensation.
Insistent delays and flight cancellations, there is no remedy. They don't give any remedy. They don't bring any succor to the people that are affected, as enshrined in the necessary international treaties and conventions regulating such acts.
Apart from the transactional effect of these delays, a businessman, for instance, who had a business meeting in Lagos, will come to Abuja here, I will not be able to find a flight to go back to Abuja, to Lagos.
It's only Nigeria that I can see government looking for business, cancelling licenses of businesses.
The Senate is putting all its cards on the table to ensure no part of the country feels marginalized in the consideration of the tax reform bills. This move by the Senate may go a long way in calming frayed nerves and reduce agitations against the bills. Tijesu Adeoye, TVC News, Abuja.
Outside Nigeria, South Korea's opposition lawmakers have begun impeachment proceedings against President Yoon Suk-yeol over his failed attempt to impose martial law. The country woke up to an uncertain reality on Wednesday after a night of unprecedented scenes which saw Mr. Yoon unexpectedly impose a martial law. 190 lawmakers gathered to vote it down, and a sudden reversal of the decision around 6 hours later. After introducing the impeachment motion, South Korea's main opposition, Democratic Party, condemned Yoon's initial martial law declaration as insurrectionary behavior. Parliament will have to vote on whether to impeach Yoon by Saturday. The party also said it wants to charge Yoon with crimes of rebellion. Its named Minister Kim Yong-yeon and Interior Ministers Lee Sang-min as key participants of the martial law declaration, saying it also wanted them charged alongside Yoon. But South Korea's ruling People Power Party, which Yoon is a member of, has agreed to oppose his impeachment, according to reports. Talking sports now, the Football Association will not take formal action against Crystal Palace or club captain Mauro Gueye after the defender again displayed a religious message on his kit. The England centre-back was reminded about the FA's regulations over religious messaging after writing "I love Jesus" on his Rainbow Captain's armband for Saturday's match against Newcastle United at Selhurst Park. Gueye ignored the reminder and displayed a "Jesus loves you" message on his armband during Tuesday night's win against Ipswich Town at Portman Road. FA rules prohibit the appearance on or incorporation in any item of clothing, football boots or other equipment of any religious message. FA will not take any formal action against Gueye or Palace, but it has once again reminded the club about regulations regarding messaging on kits.
Make it bigger than it is, keep it calm. He's very respectful to everyone in the club, and I think we all in football, we are all against discrimination, against abuse, everything, every single part, and so this was a great campaign, and I think that's it. He's no child who's 15, so he's an adult person like every one of us, and he has his opinion, and we accept and respect every opinion. This is the quote of this campaign, is being tolerant.
And that's it on the news update of this on Wake Up Nigeria. We have so much more to come. Just stay with us.
TVC Communications, Nigeria's leading independent broadcast company, has been officially designated as a great place to work. Over the past few years, we have transformed our workplace into one which is respectful, caring, rewarding, and provides great benefits to all our 500 employees. We thank our team for giving us the chance to show that partnership between employer and employee really works. TVC Communications, officially designated as a great place to work, and now the only broadcasting and media company not just in Nigeria but throughout continental Africa to be fully certified. TVC Communications, a great Nigerian company, a great Nigerian place to work.
Do you think you can outplay me in this game of wits and knowledge? Can you go 7 rounds without flinching? I meant answering 7 questions correctly. How well can you hold your liquor? If you're curious, then join us for the most exciting conversation and games with your favorite celebrities on 7 of 7.
Welcome to Pure Entertainment. What would you like to order from our menu today? We have the regular.
So let me go and for my jam. So
my 20 was 320. I suppose don't be one
At this point, I contest my jam.
I want to close the show.
I can go. I can.
Okay, that's all we can take. I choose to close the show here for that long.
Ladies and gentlemen, #1 unavailable by Davido featuring Musa Keys.
We also have today's chef special.
Yo, shine, 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 shiny, yeah. Say recap done, and it's time for #1 on the countdown. One of Nigeria's hottest artists right now, his name is Rema, and this one is called Charm. Kick it.
Another.
About just yesterday there's a lot that was going on. Prior to this time, there's been a lot of migration, a lot of companies leaving, foreign companies leaving the country and all of that, which in some ways, on its own, if you look at it on its own, it might not be a bad thing. It might mean that you need to encourage local production or local firms, local companies and all of that. In some ways, it could be a good thing. But when they're leaving for the wrong reasons and we're trying to get investors in, in some ways trying to boost economic capital and all of that, it is a problem. And the latest one was Netflix, and people have been going on and talking about it. Netflix has really been, quite that investor in the arts and all of that. And it was a big thing when they came into Nigeria 6 years ago and all of that, commissioning projects and all of that. Even though there's been back and forth and different things have been said, but there was this meet where Kunle Afolayan was there, who of course has one of the biggest, or had one of the biggest projects on Netflix shows, Anikulapo. Yeah. Now, something he said, when it started, Netflix was available from Nigeria. Nigerian productions were available to the rest of the world. But we found out that in the last year and recently, Nigerian projects stopped being available to the rest of the world. You could only view Nigerian projects within Nigeria and some parts of Africa. Not even the whole of Africa. Because I know Nia Kimolayo also complained. People were asking, look, where can we watch, what was it, Lisabi, which was his latest flick. And he said, oh, well, they are working on it, but you can only view it in Nigeria and some other places. So I was wondering, if you want to make money, look at the Yoruba YouTube something, diaspora money or diaspora views is where they get the something. So our stories, people over there even consume it more than we do. So if Netflix makes it unavailable, exactly, if it's not available to the rest of the world, how do you want to make money? But I don't know anything about that. But then Kula Falayo came to state that a lot of projects were decommissioned because he said he shot his own. He said go on time, be fast. So when they gave him and he was commissioned, he immediately shot his in 2 and 3 and was commissioned, and a lot of other projects were decommissioned. You understand? And so it begs the question: how is it that we don't have a local curator? Where I know at one time there was Iroko, you know
Rock.
how that iRock, which moves to Rock TV and all of that. There's another one, there's 1 or 2 and all of that.
Is that Film Magic now?
Okay. Well, no, I'm not looking at traditional cable, I'm looking at streaming.
Yeah.
Yes, so there's Showmax and all of that. But the point now is that, how is it that we have not developed something local that can reach the rest of the world? You understand?
There's actually something I
that
came across recently that can reach the rest of the world, but I think they are still in early stages, so I don't know how far it will go. Yeah, vibes net. So maybe with time, it will eventually reach the places that they're expected to reach. But besides that, this whole issue of, streaming, and then there was a particular person, Abinibi, who did an analysis of what producers are actually going through, in which you put your money on, you put your money on a project, and the project is hitting high numbers on box office, people are booing and eyeing, when in actual fact, only a fraction of that, and a very small fraction at that, will come to you. Now, you might look at it that, okay, you invested, so the person is making, say, like 300 million, which is what you used. So 300 million in box office, 300 million means that the person still has to pay the 50 million they use for production. And after the platforms and cinemas have collected their own.
Then A-list actors as well. Yeah. You also have to pay for PR.
Yes, PR in particular, because advertising takes a lot of money. And then so you find that you are just under 100 million. And then you still have your 50 that you need to pay back to investors. So at the end of the day, people hear the huge sums, but only a tiny fraction of it is profitable. And even when you make profit, there are still other things you need to sort from that profit again. So it's hard for them to break even. And it's the same for platforms. He mentioned the fact that, okay, for example, in cinemas, they get only 35% of what is obtainable. You also mentioned streaming platforms as well, what is being deducted. So it's not everything that we see that is exactly the way it is. And I believe that's why many filmmakers are embracing YouTube. More, because YouTube to them seems way more transparent. So if I'm able to have so and so amount of views, I know exactly what is coming into my pocket, and I'm not having
You're able to
pay
track
to anybody
and monitor
else
the
so that's why. However, many people are like, streaming on YouTube is cumbersome, is expensive. So really, there's the need for that platform like a Netflix, and I believe hopefully and soon enough, Vibes Me to meet that. But then,
according to reports that I saw this morning, according to a particular popular newspaper editor, said they reached out to one of the managers at Netflix, and they said that they have not exited Nigeria yet. They are still big on, investing in Nigerian creative industry. Well, of course, the offshoot of this conversation of Netflix leaving started from Kunle Afolayan's statements, some of what he said at this event. But according to the report that I saw this morning, Netflix is confirming that maybe over time, maybe later in the day or maybe a few days from now, they'll release a statement, an official statement to,
if they
further buttress what the report says.
The directors and the producers are telling you, this happened with Amazon, first of all, Prime
Video, yeah.
They did. The producers and the directors have said what they want to say. If it was not true, this has been gone for some days now, even weeks. In fact, they said they gave them Last Supper. Do you remember?
Yeah, in November, they had a party. Yeah, they had a grand party.
Before the event. So if it was not this thing, they would have already put out a statement. And before now, they've already been giving pointers. And it's not leaving per se. You will still be able to access Netflix. So the issue now is that they will not commission Nollywood originals anymore. Because of profitability is one thing that they give. And then but there are some other things which they haven't said. Look, and that's what John Boyega mentioned. He said Nollywood is hard to work with. Yeah. And it was alluded to when Queen Afolabi made mention, if you listen to the whole speech, but there's a lot of things that are coy.
Yeah, but so now, Mike, I think the conversation now should be, who is the problem? Is it the actors? Is it the producers? Is it the filmmakers? Is it the what is the problem?
So a lot of it is not. John Boyega mentioned, like I said, during AFRIF, he was able to mention, I said, outside there, it's hard to work with Nollywood. I don't know why he said so. But I'm just saying that it is not only financial reasons. There are a lot of other things that they themselves, even that guy mentioned in that his post, that there were some underlying things also, which we don't know. Hopefully, I'll see if we can get any one or two other people, and have a talk with them and see how much, because a lot of them are not saying. I'm telling you, they always just say, and you just see that they're skirting, they're not giving
really addressing the issue.
Addressing the issue, because look, let's look at, like you mentioned, YouTube. People are making money there because of what is happening in the diaspora. People consume our content, even the ones that we call rubbish. In fact, is that one that you say that is rubbish, that are the ones that are even moving the most? Exactly. Are the ones that people just want to hear people speak Yoruba. Some people want their children to just hear people speak vernacular and learn the languages. So outside here, it is big.
People appreciate our content. People appreciate it. So I think yes, for Mike, from what you've said, I think those conversations need to be had. And I know that in the last couple of months, the Nollywood industry has been having a lot of events, a lot of conferences, a lot of summits where, you know, some of these issues are being addressed. Are they being addressed enough? I think that's another conversation for another day. Are they really, you know, focusing on what the issue is? That is another conversation for another day. So those are conversations that need to be had across board. I think they need to, you know, just forget about their differences, because there are a lot of differences that they have in the industry. Exactly, internal issues, you know, and then address what the issues are. Because whether we like it or not, we need these foreign investments in various industries. And I'm not just, you know, isolating the movie industry. Other industries as well, because we need it as an economy. It's going to also improve job opportunities. It's going to improve employment. It's going to improve infrastructure and so forth.
I'm just going to say this before we round off. The truth is, there are different ways different markets around the world operate. I'm very sure that when you, as an investor, go to another country, there are certain encumbrances and certain things you are going to encounter there that might hinder your affairs. What do? You find ways to get around it. If a business is serious about investing in a country, yes, there are intricacies that can be frustrating, but if you know it's profitable, definitely you will go around it without trying to clip the wings, in quotes, of those in charge. And this is applicable to everyone.
You know, now that you even mentioned it yourself, you know, sometimes even now we even do ourselves, because by the time those foreigners come and then they
want to say your own is better, and then
they will now want to come and say, no, don't give it to them, no, our people,
those are
our clique.
So
you know, even with Netflix, there was a clique thingy. They had this clique.
We just need to do
allegations of
Let's go and we'll talk about that much more. Let's know what you think. We'll be back after this time out.
I'm Miriam Lunge. I'm a passionate environment advocate and a published author.
I am the founder of Celebration, a businesswoman, and a fashion icon.
I am a wealth coach and a real estate developer.
I am Amako Arakwe. I'm a corporate commercial lawyer and an entrepreneur.
Welcome to Warhaka. I am Ramatu Shehu Oyibo, an entrepreneur and a business coach.
I am the voice of an average Muslim woman, an hijabite, and a lawyer.
I am a polymath and a serial entrepreneur.
I am Murayo Afolabi Brown, Managing Director, TVC Entertainment. I'm a media consultant, producer, and broadcaster.
The ladies of Your View are made of women from different professions, tribes, cultures, and religion. Join us every Monday to Friday as we share our views on topical and social issues.
All right, well, hey, good morning and welcome to Tech Thursday. There's a lot that I want to look out for now. I remember now there's this video which I saw, and it was I think it was in the 60s or 70s. Well, now because of deepfakes, they look the shirt, and then they ask people to predict the future. What would it be like 50, 60, 70 years from now? So predicting the times today. And there was one guy that just kept on going on about would have robots as partners. You know, the guy kept going on about that. I know they were trying to make a joke about it and all of that. But somebody mentioned that televisions will be more accessible. I mean, this was when there was black and white, and it was not everybody that. I remember that time when we were growing up, not everybody had access to a television set. I'm talking about millennials, early millennials who were born in the 80s and, of course, late 70s. But it depends on the prediction, of course, that television will be more accessible. People will spend time with, in front of the television. Of course, as at that time, there was not like a mobile phone and all of that. So people were giving predictions, and it was interesting to listen to what they had to say and the things that have come to pass. But a lot of it surrounded robotics. A lot of it surrounded robots. And we are getting to the point, Elon Musk now is, in some ways, people vilify him. In some ways, people are saying, hey, here's the man for the future. But it is what it is. AI controls quite a lot. And this time around, yeah, this been going on and off. But hey, think about it. A pet dog as a robot. It will happen. It's even happening now. It's even happening as it is. You understand? Now, this deep robotics bionic dog, yeah, it combines AI technology with robotic software to enable maneuverability in a variety of terrains. Now, through first-person real-time image transmission and self-learning capabilities, this robot dog exhibits autonomous and agile movements. High torque density and reverse transmission make it so nothing will keep this little dog down. I don't know if you had seen that thing where even during war they carry drones via this technique to fight. Yes, autonomous as it were, mechanized war as the case may be. A lot of them were carried in such devices like as this, and yeah, that is quite something. So yeah. It is where we are at the moment. So now they are testing to see how, because there are no times where some of these robots, when they fall down, it might be hard to get up. But that is what we're going to. We're going to people, because the world has become, people are becoming more alone. You understand? So you have people who would rather stay alone and all of that. And pets used to fill up that place. But now you're saying that even physical pets are not enough, and it could go as far as robotic pets. So would you want to have a robot like this? Well, even if you might not want to, your neighbor will probably want to, so you could come in contact with them at one time or the other. So basically, that's it. That's what the world is at the moment. Okay? But then, some other good use of AI is where it could help save a threatened language by adding it to your phone. If you know the capabilities of AI on your phone, a lot of us have not used to a large percentage what your phones are capable of via artificial intelligence. Now, for centuries, a now endangered Crimean Tatar language, which is traditionally spoken in Crimea, has been threatened by a series of Russian invasions, first by the Russian Empire in 18th and 19th centuries, and then by the forced deportations of Crimean Tatars in 1944, ordered by Joseph Stalin. Now, in 2014, Russia's illegal annexation of Crimea brought a new wave of repression for Crimean Tatars, worsened by the full-scale invasion of Ukraine in February 2022. Now, convinced that the language futures is nowadays largely decided by its integration into everyday tech, Ukrainian AI company Rest Picture decided to help the fight to preserve Crimean Tatar by integrating it into various voice recognition softwares. So what happens is that a language that is endangered, I know if you go to your phone now, your Google, I use an Android operating system, and even your Apple operating system, you can have a real-time chat with somebody who is speaking a different language. That's the point now. You can have a real-time chat, and the AI will translate it for you. So we're saying that if you can store these languages into the phone, then what happens is that you could speak in English and the phone will translate that language voice. So that means that even if there's no natural speaker of the language, if it's stored in the AI capability of a particular operating system peradventure, you can chat and learn that language. So yes, I think that's quite a good, advancement and all of that. Wonderful one. Yeah? Using the phone or your AI capabilities to store languages and probably teach it to other people. Conversational, wonderful. I like that. Well, but this one, we're going to the kitchen quite soon. But we've been talking about where robots even have to cook now. But would you let a robot cook a steak for you? Now, using the Dino Robot Studio software developed by Dino Robotics, AI and machine vision enable these robots to see and understand its cooking environment with AI-based object localization and 3D image processing. Here, it can be seen seasoning and cooking a steak. Look at this. let's take a little bit of, let's look at this and see. It can cook food for you, eh? Best man is up here and thinking about it. You don't even need a human being. Let's listen.
TVC Communications, Nigeria's leading independent broadcast company, has been officially designated as a great place.
Best man is saying, waiting to your hand. Checked. All the guys are like, what? Would you let a robot cook for you? Did you see how it did that? Let's take a look at that video again, where it was turning the steak over. And you might wonder, how would a robot know that the food is done? Well, they might even know it more than human beings, because if everything is automated, I'm talking about from the pan to the peak instrument. So they know whatever, when you cook to a particular degree and say, okay, I want to cook at 30 degrees for a period of 10 minutes and all of that, they probably would even know better than human beings. But would you eat steak or any food prepared in such manner? I mean, look at it, seasoning the food and all of that. Would you eat it? Quite interesting, yeah? Well, it's interesting times. It will happen. A lot of the food, do you know how to prepare it? You go to Yabasira. Do you know how Yabasira prepared it? And then now you're not saying don't eat robots' food. It will happen. It is happening. I remember at different times I've brought different videos like that. In fact, there's one where there's a whole kitchen setup. This one is just one more or less like instrument setup. But then there's a whole kitchen setup that is automated. The whole kitchen. Like I look at about a very big space, and the whole space is automated, from the fridge to the blender to the oven to the cooking space to the water. Everything automated. Okay, let's wrap up with this one. This AI exoskeleton is designed to help you hike faster and faster, easier and faster. Now, it assists your movements while hiking. The DYSNS is leading the race in advanced AI walking assistant. A chain clasp belt made from 3D knitted material secures around the user's waist and legs. The device has a motor that offers up to 83 pounds of weight reduction using its built-in motion sensor and all of that. It can help. So this is for people that might have decreased mobility. I love this. Whenever technology helps, whenever it comes to disabilities in some ways. Let's just take a listen of just a little bit of this one. I like that. So when you have some form of limited or decreased mobility, this is something that could help. So yeah, it's something that one might want to check out and take a look. All right. Okay. Yeah, let's head over to the kitchen now. Of course, MM is on standby, letting us know what's happening with breakfast this morning. MM, what's up?
The sky's up, Mike. Welcome to the kitchen, guys. With me is Chef Samzi.
Hello, guys.
How you
Samzi
doing?
Once again, I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, thanks for being here. This morning, Chef Samzi would be making pineapple seafood rice, or you can call it seafood pineapple rice. It depends on which comes first, but at the end of the day, the must-have ingredients in this dish, or the star ingredients in this dish, is the pineapple and our seafood. But we can do without the seafood, right? We could substitute our seafood for any other kind of protein.
Yeah, that's if you wish.
That's if you want. That's what I'm saying, right? So let's run through the ingredients for our pineapple seafood rice.
All right, quickly before we... So I have the pineapple, the main secret ingredient.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to make it with basmati rice.
Basmati rice?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have my egg.
Okay.
I have prawns, that's the seafood.
The way you use it?
I can use shrimps, I can use calamari, I can use any other seafood, but this one is preferable, more preferable, I think.
Okay.
So this is the bell pepper, the yellow bell pepper, and the peas. Yeah. And these are my spices. I got the garlic.
Spices? Okay.
The garlic is my main secret ingredient to spicing up my dish.
Okay.
I got the soy sauce, the dark soy sauce. I have the white pepper, the oyster sauce. I have salt, I have thyme, I have seasoning, and salt.
Okay, fantastic. Fantastic. And let's talk about our onions.
Spring onions. Yeah.
Okay, so those are the vegetables that we're working with this one. Oh, this is for garnish. So the spring onions isn't going to heat at all?
It's not going to.
It's not going to the heat?
Yeah.
Okay, we're just going to use to garnish. Okay, so give me a mental picture of how this is going to turn out. Are we having the rice in the pineapple?
We're going to
We're having the pineapple in the rice.
That's tricky. But I don't know. But I should say we're having the combo, the baddest combo ever. You know, most people have coconut rice and all that kind of rice.
Exactly.
And it's now looking...
Come stale.
Yeah, so...
I want to try something new and innovative.
New, very new. You know, where I work at the airport.
Okay.
So I cook for white people, and white people love this dish.
Oh, okay. So it's their favorite dish, and Samzi decided, you know what, guys, I'm just going to come here and bring it here on the show so that, I can teach you guys how to make it. And what's most interesting is we are counting down to the weekend, so this is one recipe that you should definitely make. And what I love most about pineapple fried rice is the pineapple juice, it adds that extra flavor to your rice. You should try it out, guys. It is out of this world. We're going to begin cooking in a bit, but we're not doing this without you. Samzi is going to begin in a bit, so we'll need you to please stay with us. The show continues shortly. We'll be right back.
Over the past few years, we have transformed our workplace into one which is respectful, caring, rewarding, and provides great benefits to all our 500 employees. We thank our team for giving us the chance to show that partnership between employer and employee really works. TVC Communications, officially designated as a great place to work, and now the only broadcasting and media company not just in Nigeria but throughout continental Africa to be fully certified. TVC Communications, a great Nigerian company, a great Nigerian place to work.
think you can outplay me in this game of wits and knowledge? Can you go 7 rounds without flinching? I meant answering 7 questions correctly. How well can you hold your liquor? If you're curious, then join us for the most exciting conversation and games with your favorite celebrities on 7 of 7.
Welcome to Pure Entertainment. What would you like to order from our menu today? We have the regulars.
So let me go and for my jammies. Also,
My 20 was 320. I suppose don't be one
At this point, I contest my jammies.
I want to close the show.
I can go. I can.
Okay, that's all we can take. Ejeki, close the show.
Morning on Wake Up Nigeria. And for that, we've got Levi Freeman, a rising Nigerian filmmaker known for crafting compelling narratives. From his debut at the Ebony Life Creative Academy to his latest project, they are still out there. Levi merges arts with activism, addressing themes like gender equality, patriarchy, and the likes. It's such a pleasure to have you in the studio with us this morning. How are you doing?
I'm all right. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. So now, Levi, let's talk about your career as a filmmaker.
Okay.
Now, when people decide to go into films, there's that option of becoming a producer, a director, and all. Most people gravitate towards being the actor,
yes,
or combining all of it. Why did you decide to start from filmmaking itself?
Well, I wanted to be an actor as well.
Okay.
You know, so when I started my journey, I always wanted to be in front of the camera.
Okay.
And that was early on back in like maybe secondary school.
Okay.
But, you know, the further I went with life, you just find out things working in a different direction and it's all still working for you. And that's exactly what happened to me. From wanting to be in front of the camera, things just started to turn around. And as a storyteller, I got fueled more by trying to create the whole process. You know, so that's what it was for me. And even till now, like I'm still like, you know, earning my stripes. You know, so yeah.
So far so good. Filmmaking.
Yeah.
What has your experience been like? What are the challenges you faced? What are those things that keep you going? What has it been like so far?
Well, first thing first, being in this part of the world hasn't been easy. You know, but thank God for like Lagos State. They supported my journey to Ebony Life and for the training that, you know, we went through, and that was very, very like important, you know, for me as a filmmaker, especially, you know, having no connections or no link, or, you know, nobody who's actually there to give you the string. You have to actually work for it. So I had to start from a place of, you know, down there. And when I went for, it all started when I went for my master's. So what happened was I had to do a course on script writing, and we had to shoot a short film and stuff like that. And you know, I got carried away. You know, I just got into it, you know, so I started writing. I started like I got involved in all the process of, you know, filmmaking. Then Ebony Life happened. And when it happened, what it did for me was all this aspect of filmmaking that I've, you know, absorbed growing up, like watching movies, because that's another way we learn filmmaking, by watching movies, and, you know, school and everything so far. Like Ebony Life just brought it and put it together like, yo, this is how we should be. And for me, that was like, oh, I got it already, like, let's move. So, you know, so that just made things happen like quicker for me. And I actually branched into shooting music videos because I'm a storyteller and I can't wait till I'm shooting my own film before I work. You know, so I took the music part and blended it with storytelling
so
for
that you're
music
telling
videos.
the story behind the song as well.
Exactly. So if I can talk about my style when it comes to shooting music videos, it's not about just random stuff. You know, I like layers, depth, you know, so yeah. So I would say it's been phenomenal. At the same time, I won't say it's a struggle, but you actually have to work really hard. Every part of filmmaking is something I've embodied, from writing to directing, which is my favorite part because I get to put the whole part together, to editing, you know, and light design. What we just worked on, I did the light design for that project, and it was just another aspect of actually creating, you know, because the light is telling the story. You're trying to put people in a particular mood and You know, so that was also part of it.
You sound so alive when you talk about your crafts. It's difficult not to be drawn into your words.
Right.
Really feel
Thank
it
you.
the way you must feel it right now.
Yeah.
And so I'm very curious about something. We know quite well that remuneration is important. And as a filmmaker, there are different ways you try to ensure that you, yes, give the best, but at the same time still, you know, make sure it's profitable.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to make reference to something that is currently trending, the exit or no exit of a big streaming platform in Nigeria. What effects do you think it would have on your career and on the industry as a whole?
So, good question, because as of 2 days ago when I had that news, like I'm working on a project that's still out there and I intend to sell it to Netflix. It's a short film, very powerful. And when I heard the news, well, I'm already built different because I don't see like problems, just challenges, you know. And I'm like, yo, like I know I'll find a way around it. But generally, to answer your question, I feel like, first of all, as filmmakers in Nigeria, like we need to go, we're doing, people came before us, you know, Daniel Reahi, these guys have done things to propel us like to the next, for us to even say we want to have our movies on Netflix. You know, but now we need to like back up and pay attention to quality. Pay attention to, we've gone past storytelling, you know, old Nollywood, they had like good storytelling and stuff, and then we came into this era where we had good light design, good setup and stuff like that. Now we actually have to go back into creating a body of work.
You know what, I'm just going to have you pause there. We will continue the conversation because I'd like us to see another stuff from him, especially the one we were watching earlier. He is really talented, so you can really understand this passion of his. Please, let's take a look.
So proud of you. No, I saw the tickets out, don't worry, huh? So see you the day after tomorrow. Oh boy. Somebody whine me. Is this all you idiots got from the checkpoints yesterday? Ahmed. We'll shoot you, and nothing will happen.
Now, what is that one called?
Full Circle. Are you talking the name of the film?
Yeah.
Yeah, Full Circle. It has to do with like, you know, the cycle of life. You know, what goes around comes around. You know, when you think that you're doing something to other people for your own gain, you need to understand that it's coming right back at you, whether you like it or not. Either way, you know, we're just like, we're all connected. You know, and the funny thing is, this also is in line with the project I'm working on like recently, in sense of we all being connected, which is you know, he for she, gender equity, and we overlook certain things, you know, in this system we've created, patriarchy, and we go from, you know, oh yeah, she did this, this is what women do, this is
what's obtainable,
you know,
this is
not realizing that we set up the tone for that. So we need to go back and, you know, look into ourselves and the role we play in society individually. Yeah.
So there's something about your work. It's very intense. And so I'm wondering, what inspires you? What is that thing that when you're about to put pen to paper, it falls you, drives you, it pushes you? What is it?
Should I be honest with you?
What?
The word you use, intense, is literally what I'm called. Intense.
Oh.
Right?
Not surprised.
Yeah, so for me, especially from the creating stage, writing, like, I'll be honest with you, I don't know. You know, I just have to go inside. There's this thing I tell my clients who want to shoot a video with me. I'm like, give me the song, I have to go into a place and I'll be back. You know, and when I come back, I have and it's just all rushing, you know, it's all rushing, and you know, okay, I have to put this together, put it in one piece. So it doesn't just start up with me understanding the whole piece, it just comes bit by bit. You know, and I believe like there's a I call it the God of creativity, who is one way or the other aligning whatever it is that I'm doing, whether I know it or not, as long as I'm focused on what I'm trying to do.
You know, There's so much to you, and I really hope that you eventually make your way back to acting, because I would like to see you interpret it yourself. Some of these things you're able to make people interpret the way you want it. It's amazing. It's a skill. And I commend you for your great work. Well done.
Thank you.
I really look forward to celebrating you at the top. I do.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so, you know, when you have movies, one good thing you can have with it is good food, right? So that's why we're heading straight to the kitchen right now to join MM.
And you know, Mary, for some of us, it's actually become a habit of whenever you're watching a movie, you have to be eating something. Health experts will say that's not healthy, but like I said, it's become a habit that I think we need to do better with. Let's do movie digest. I see, right? Welcome to the kitchen once again, guys. This is Chef Samzi, and this morning he'll be making pineapple seafood rice, or you can call it seafood pineapple rice. It's like making coconut rice, but instead we're replacing the coconut with pineapple. Ooh, yummy. I know, right? Very, very, very yummy. So let's talk about the ingredients once again and tell us how far you've come.
Okay. I'm about to start. I finished with the process of the pineapple.
Okay.
I made my pineapple like a plate.
Okay.
You know, we don't waste food where I'm from.
Mm-hmm.
Where I'm from, we don't waste any part of anything we use. So the pineapple juice inside and the pineapple itself, we're going to still use it to make the rice, and this is also going to be useful. So I'll start by frying my...
You know, you just gave me an idea for Christmas. I mean, this would absolutely make your perfect Christmas rice.
Yeah, you have
definitely going to try it. I'm going to do this for Christmas.
Are you sure?
Yeah, instead of the regular jollof rice.
Yeah.
I'd rather make this. And I think the kids are absolutely going to love it. And my visitors are going to be in awe, like, oh my God. Like,
there's no one that's not going to love this.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I know. So now that our oil is hot, what do we do next?
You have to just go in with
the onions.
Yeah.
Okay, see, that's why you're, ensuring that, it's ready just in time. Okay.
But before then, I have to just let my scrambled eggs go in first.
Okay, okay.
Because I would need that for sooner.
All right, okay. So we're just going to add a pinch of salt to it?
Just a little pinch of salt.
Okay. And that's our eggs, and we're going to scramble them. You need help?
Yeah.
You need help?
No.
Oh, you got it? Okay. Yeah. All right. I can't help myself when I'm around food. I either want to eat it, or I want to ensure that, it's faster. Okay. So now that we've done that,
just relax till the aroma fills you. You know, last time
oh, you made pasta?
You said you like pasta.
Oh, I love pasta, actually.
You love pasta?
Yeah, I love pasta. Yeah. Okay, so now once the egg is ready, what goes in next?
Our prawns.
Our
seafood.
Our seafood, and then what's next?
What next is going to then be our
vegetables. Okay. All right. So it's absolutely easy. It's like making fried rice. I think what's just ensure once your rice is parboiled, right, and you've prepped in all of your other ingredients I'll be using. That's your vegetables, your protein. Everything just comes together really nicely. If you missed out on the ingredients, they're right there on your screen. We are making seafood pineapple rice. We have our pineapple here, which is the star ingredient for this dish. We have our shrimps, but we're making use of prawns. Those prawns are big and healthy and strong. We have our eggs, which we are scrambling right about now. We have our spring onions, which we're going to use in garnishing. Our basmati rice, which is ready right here, already parboiled. We have our ingredients. We have our thyme, garlic. It's going to give it that extra flavor that the pineapple rice needs. And we have our dark soy sauce and oyster sauce. Okay, so we're going to do this in a bit, people. But hey, it's the top of the hour, and we really have to go. But the show doesn't end yet, people. We need you to stick around. The show continues in a bit.
TVC Communications, Nigeria's leading independent broadcast company, has been officially designated as a great place to work. Over the past few years, we have transformed our workplace into one which is respectful, caring, rewarding, and provides great benefits to all our 500 employees. We thank our team for giving us the chance to show that partnership between employer and employee really works. TVC Communications, officially designated as a great place to work, and now the only broadcasting and media company not just in Nigeria but throughout continental Africa to be fully certified. TVC Communications, a great Nigerian company, a great Nigerian place to work.
Do you think you can outplay me in this game of wits and knowledge? Can you go 7 rounds without flinching? I meant answering 7 questions correctly. How well can you...
Welcome back, Nigeria. If you're just tuning in, you've arrived at the most exciting part of Week of Nigeria. Our first hour was packed with inspiration, and the second hour promises even more. Doesn't mean that you haven't missed a lot, shall?
Why is it the most exciting?
Minus this guy, by the way. Are you going to say something, or should I continue?
No. You explain what you said before.
Anyway, Thursdays are all about building momentum, and today we're taking it to the next level.
Yeah, I'd love to see that from what you can hear the simmering in the kitchen, of course, where Chef Somzi is all at work with MM. I don't know, are you working or you're just admiring what the food will look like when it's done?
Right beside this delightful meal. I mean, can you smell the flavor, the aroma?
How?
He's building flavors, and that's what I love.
He's just going
at those fronts, right? Like I can literally feel him building up on those flavors. I can the flavors are coming together really nicely, and I'm enjoying every bit of it.
The aroma is actually very.
It is actually.
Chef Somzi, at least say hi to us now. Are we currently?
He's engrossed in the meal. So what he's done right now is putting the garlic, and then we have our seafood prawns in there. And what's going in next?
Then our veggies are.
Our veggies going in, and then what's
everything
next?
starts.
And then we begin this, that marriage. Okay, so basically everything is going together, and then we're going to dish it into our pineapple.
Pineapple fried rice is always a win, anytime, any day. So we are looking forward to the completion of that.
Yeah.
How would you look forward to it?
Why would I look for? I like food. Does not mean that I just eat it.
When they see them, they say it's Mike. You see Mary and MM, 2 of them. You put them in one room.
It's a lie. It's you.
You put 2 of them in one room. Wow.
MM2. Oh, I almost mentioned Maz. like that.
Well, it's going to be a wonderful show. Just chill, sit back and relax. My name is Mike Mesikeno.
And my name is Mary Bashua Alimi. You can stay with us live on GOTV channel 16, UHF and 49 as well, and stream on YouTube and Facebook at TVC Entertainment, all right? The
app is available and also online, tvcentertainment.tv/live stream. All right, coming up, we have, birthday shout-outs? Yeah? Yeah, we'll be celebrating you. What's that beautiful picture? Abdullahi Aishat. It's a lovely dress. I love that dress. We'll be celebrating you and others on your special day. Are we sitting down?
Then, of course, there's a musical performance by, not a musical performance yet. I'm going to tell you about that. But we have a book chat coming up on the show this morning. We're looking forward to having this conversation.
And Decord will be here to give us that performance and put us into the Thursday feel.
There'll be that conversation with Omotayo Oke, an international model. We're looking forward to that as well.
All right.
My gosh, let me stand the way she did. Make your neck look longer than it is. Oh, I've got poise.
Been long before. You need it long again. No? Yeah, chop it. Yeah, chop it. Well, what's your social media handle? Solar Sister. They didn't give away.
Radio Mary one. Who is doing give it? See, sure. See, we need to check out the weather.
Let's make give away plenty. Ask her for.
Please, let's check out the weather. Director, you can. Happy birthday to you, yes, you, born in the month of December. Congratulations. It's time for us to celebrate your loved ones. And this morning we kick off with Abdullahi Aishat. Abdullahi's birthday is on December 4. Oh yes, Aisha looking pretty with the dress Mike likes. And this is you wishing yourself a happy birthday, also coming from us on Wake Up Nigeria.
Everything and more. Hey, everything and more.
We are celebrating Ayontuga Adedesiri. Your birthday is on December 9, and this is coming to you from your mommy. Oh, you're such a cutie. Enjoy the celebration, okay? Happy birthday!
This year you will have all that you wish for. This year you go get everything and more. Hey, everything and more.
Happy birthday to Ben Olusegun Adeyemi. Your birthday is on December 4, and this is coming to you from Bola Odeyemi. Make sure you enjoy the celebration, okay?
All that you wish for this year, you go get everything and more. Hey, everything and more.
Happy birthday to Christiana Chuntai. December 3 is your birthday. This is coming to you from Olaide Taiwo. Enjoy the celebration, all right?
This year you will have all that you prayed for. This year you will have all that you wish for. This year you go get everything and more. Hey, everything and more.
Happy birthday to Durugo Amaka. December 4 is your birthday. This is coming to you from AK Streets. Enjoy the celebration.
This year you will have all that you prayed for. This year you will have all that you wish for. This year you go get everything and more.
We are celebrating Emmanuel Ojobo. December 6th is your birthday. This is coming to you from Caroline. Happy birthday.
This year you will have all that you prayed for. This year you will have all that you wish for. This year you go get everything and more.
Happy birthday to Eniola Oderide. December 7th is your birthday, and this is coming to you from your mom, your grandma, and Big Daddy, and from us too, because you're such a cutie. Enjoy the celebration, all right?
You wish for this year, you go get everything and more. Hey, everything and more.
We are celebrating Franca Lara Odige. Your birthday is December 5, and this is coming to you from Yisa and Sam. Happy birthday to you.
All that you prayed for this year, you will have all that you wish for. This year, you go get everything and more. Hey, everything and more.
We're celebrating Gift Irondi. Your birthday is on December 3. This is coming to you from Jane. Enjoy the celebration.
This year you will have all that you prayed for. This year you will have all that you wish for. This year you go get.
Talk about being sun-kissed, that one. Well, it's happy birthday to us from Alimat Amuda Yusuf. And you're celebrating your birthday on December 1. This is coming to you from Ops Team Ilori Branch. Happy birthday, Alimat.
All that you wish for this year, you go get everything and more. Hey, everything and more.
We are celebrating Odeleye Ibukuoluwa. December 7 is your birthday, and this is coming to you from your big sister.
Very well. This year you will have all that you prayed for. This year you will have all that you.
It's your birthday, Olamide Emmanuel. December 3 is that day, and this is coming to you from Eliana, your sister. Enjoy the celebration.
All that you prayed for this year, you will have all that you wish for this year, you go get.
Happy birthday to Oluwayemi Shoyombo. December 2 is your birthday. You're wishing yourself, and we at Wake Up Nigeria are wishing you the very best on your birthday.
All that you prayed for this year, you will have all that you wish for this year, you go get.
We are celebrating Onazi Happiness. December 7 is your birthday. This is coming to you from Nathaniel Afolabi. You are gorgeous.
You will have all that you prayed for this year, you will have.
Priska, it's your birthday, December 2nd. This is coming to you from Roland. Enjoy the celebration.
Very well. This year you will have all that you prayed for. This year you will have all that you wish for.
Happy birthday to Ronaldo, okay? December 7th is your birthday. This is coming to you from Messi Morayo, okay? Enjoy the celebration, all right?
You will have all that you prayed for. This year you will have all that you wish for. This year you go get everything and more.
And to everyone born in the month of December, happy birthday to you. We can't wait to celebrate you all through this month. At this point, we'll take a quick break. You're watching Wake Up Nigeria. Just stay with us. We'll be right back.
Hey evening, my people. I greet you plenty.
My name is Nachika Okeke.
My name na Uwi Balogun.
My name is Damilola Banire.
My name na Moyo Faraway Ahmed. If you also call me Moyo, listen.
And this na Abigail. And I dare on top of you, pigeon. I'm gonna bring you bass. Boss.
I don't get person will be single mother before. He carry another man show say now my husband be this.
Now what you want?
After that day, the man
no go see him again. If you snooze, you lose. If you miss this show, you miss out. On top this our show, I not dey gree for anybody.
When you dey find the husband, you not see sign say the guy smart, you don't vex, don't give sign.
If they look for person we will give them to you, fact as it be.
Men no they ever get fault. If baby not dey for her, na the woman.
Talk no dey be person, no make person no fit talk through inside. But for this country, we not say if we open court in the morning, waiting no good, no good.
Me and my sisters, hey, we go tanda gidigba for inside studio to give una all the latest information.
But look, we not even take responsibility for the children. Leave the man.
And that's some poria.
Doubt and fear doesn't occur at the canvas, it shows in the canvas. It shows the conation of raw earthen material slabbed, stroked and molded at a pace provided by the doubt and fear. Every move way in the struggle of one to the other, merging the past to the present, brushstrokes of colors seen but not known. For when the wailing stops, the pieces settle down in abject beauty erected for a century of a century. Speaking, advocating, protesting as the arts are meant to be.
Entertainment to me is everything. Entertainment is surrounding myself with loved ones, family, watching some good television shows, TV series, listening to good music, and taking a trip around the world, seeing new places and interacting with different people, and also having a feel of different culture and people all around the world. So for me, I would say entertainment is life. It's larger than life.
Best man. Thanks for staying with us. You know that every Thursday right here on the show, we have our book chart review. And this morning, we have Judith Courage at Heyero. She's a dynamic entrepreneur and advocate for personal growth and boiled child development. Her latest book unlocks personal capital and empowers individuals to become the best version of themselves. And this morning on the show, we have her book with us, OMG, I Am Single, Walking with God Through the Weights. Interesting title, I'd say. OMG, I'm single. OMG, I'm single. Like you didn't know you were single before. How are you doing this morning? Nice, good to have you right here on the show.
I'm glad to be here.
So talk to us. What inspired you to write the book? It's quite captivating, I'd say. The waiting period can be very challenging.
Yes.
It can be very depressing. It can be because you just never know how long that wait is going to be.
You don't know.
Yes. So talk to us first of what inspired you to write the book.
Okay, so what inspired me to write the book, it's also in the book, but it was last year, 2023. I was doing my master's at the time.
Okay.
And so just this random day where I was reading a book, actually, Success Principles by Jack Canfield. And I read a particular line where an older mentor was speaking to this young man and told him, write a book young people want to read. Tell them how you got opportunities, job opportunities, even though you're 18. And for some weird reason, there was just like an aha moment, like, okay, write a book. And then it was 12 days to me turning 25, and I looked at my life. I've always wanted to do my master's for the longest, and now I was living in that answered prayer. My business check, I already figured out what I wanted to do with my life, but relationships were not going great. And so I just asked myself, like, why not write a book about being single? And I started. That was it.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And while going through your book, there's something that got my attention, and then It had to do with emotional independence.
Yeah.
I mean, people don't realize the kind of pressure that they put on people that you're in a relationship with.
Yeah.
They put so much pressure on them that even you do not realize that you're under a lot of pressure till you'd have to take a certain amount of awareness or certain level of awareness rather to get you to that point where you're like, oh, this person's emotions and emotional being is so dependent on me, and it's even weighing you down to the point where you'd even want to break off that relationship because you just want to breathe. So there's usually there's so much emotional dependence that you put on, you know, the person that you're in a relationship with. So talk further about that.
So emotional independence is under the topic struggles with singleness.
Struggles with singleness.
Because I was in a relationship for about 3 years and then it ended. I felt like this was it, you know. But it ended, and then at the time I was doing my master's, so it was such a rough period because I had someone I could call every day, someone that would send me sweet messages, hey beautiful, good morning, you know, this kind of sweet stuff. And then now I have nobody to send me those except my dad, of course. But that lack of just having a bad day and just being able to call the phone, to call my partner, to tell him what's going on, or just gisting about the most random stuff wasn't there anymore. And so I had to figure out how to deal with my emotions by myself. I had to learn to appreciate the people in my life and in my circle. I got closer with some friends, to my dad, my mom, my family, my uncles, my aunties. And so like, it was just really difficult having to navigate like being single again after having had someone for 3 years, and learning to be by myself was really difficult. And so like emotional independence was something I had to learn, to be comfortable in my skin, to be comfortable with my space, in myself, my presence, and just, you know, blossoming from there.
I mean, which also brings me to the next topic here, which you talked about wholeness. In chapter 3 of the book, you talked about wholeness, and you said the journey to wholeness is the journey of self-discovery. Of strengths and weaknesses. It still borders on what I mentioned earlier about self-awareness. So let's get deeper into this chapter about wholeness.
So it's actually quite funny because just last month we had the Oh My God, I'm Single conference.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that was, wow, okay. So that's beyond the book.
That's beyond the book.
Fantastic.
We took it a step further.
Okay.
And the theme was wholeness.
Okay.
And wholeness, if you look at society today, there is so much pressure. Like, I made a video where I said single people will never breathe in January. Since January, we never breathe.
Just the choke on the left, right,
and that can put you in a space where if you are not mentally strong, you begin to question your worth and begin to question yourself. Oh, why am I not in a relationship? Especially if you really desire to be in a relationship and it's not happening. It's also important to realize that good things take time. And so while, like you mentioned at the beginning of this chat, that waiting is hard. You don't even know when it's going to change. And especially when in an era where, you know, you meet someone today, you don't even know what their greatest fears are, you don't know what their biggest dreams are, and it's so easy. Casual sex is very easy in our generation. And so like having standards and saying that, okay, I want to wait for something real, I want something genuine, I want someone that I can do life with, chase my goals with. So being in that position where you you take control of your emotions and your power, and being able to say that, okay, that might not have happened yet, but I'm going to use this time to heal, because we all have trauma. Even if you're like from the best of the best, so long as you live in Nigeria, you have trauma. If you're in Lagos, your trauma level is high. So like just being able to deal with traumas, deal with past hurts, deal with things that, you know, have brought you down, low self-esteem and things like that, and just discovering things that you're passionate about. Like, what do you like? You know, it's very easy to go on a date and you want to discover someone. Have you discovered yourself? Have you found out what are your triggers? Like, how do you communicate better? Those are things that you need to do in your single season. Like, find out things that make you come alive. Like, what are you passionate about? What mark do you want to leave in this world? Like, when you go to be with the Lord, like, what is the impact that you would have made? So thoughts like these are thoughts that you need to like think about and work towards, especially as a single person, because some people may get married, some people may not. And this is a time that you have. There's no child calling you mommy, dad, except if you're a single parent. But like just maximizing this season of your life to becoming the best version of yourself.
Absolutely. I love that you wrote this book, and I think that every single person out there definitely needs this book.
Yes,
I like that you also wrap it up with confessions, while waiting, more like affirmations, you know, words that you could say to yourself to keep yourself grounded, so that you're not losing your identity and losing who you are and who you have been called to be, and also secret prayers as well. Absolutely lovely. Thank you so much for this gift. OMG, I am single. If you're single, this is a book you must have. If you know someone who you think needs this book, I think you should also get them this book as well.
Sorry, might I add?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, so in as much as the book is about like singleness and all of that, we also do not want to create a drive where people feel like, oh, I'm self-independent.
So
so this is just a phase.
Because you also need to let people know that I'm here.
Exactly. So this is just a phase.
Absolutely.
The next season of your life. If you want to be married, that's fine.
Thank you so much.
Also,
we have to go.
No, I just want to give
we have to wrap this. Birthday shout out quickly.
Olatibosun Komi Ayodeji. Happy birthday, long life and prosperity.
All right, I guess that's her significant other. We don't.
No, that's my friend.
Oh, that's her friend. Okay. All right, guys. So yes, we have to head over now to our musical performance by Decord. Here's an artist that blends Afrobeat and hip hop in a way that resonates deeply with his roots and fans alike. And hello, Decord. How are you doing?
I'm good.
You're great.
Yes.
Absolutely love your jacket. You know what? I can't wait to hear your performance. Take it away.
Thank you.
I'm Miriam Lunge. I'm a passionate environment advocate and a published author.
I am the founder of Celebration, a businesswoman, and a fashion icon.
I am a wealth coach and a real estate developer.
I am Amako Arakwe. I'm a corporate commercial lawyer and an entrepreneur.
Welcome to Warhaka. I am Ramatu Shehu Oibo, an entrepreneur and a business coach.
I am the voice of an average Muslim woman, an hijabite, and a lawyer.
I am a polymath and a serial entrepreneur. I am Muriah Afolabi Brown, Managing Director, TVC Entertainment. I'm a media consultant, producer, and broadcaster.
The ladies of your view are made of women from different professions, tribes, cultures, and religion. Join us every Monday to Friday as we share our views on topical and social issues.
As the morning light filters in, the Max Breakfast kickstarts your day from the bedside.
Bring you the morning vibe and plenty of ginger to start your day right.
Join us on the Max Breakfast as we help you soothe your day one step at a time.
On Max Hits, we've got the ultimate playlist for you. We give you back to back.
And all the biggest news from the world of entertainment, only on Max Hits.
What did happen? What did they talk? You need to know what you need. What did they 102.3 Max FM.
Lagos, Nigeria, you're welcome to the Max Drive.
Whether you're there for inside motor, you're there for inside traffic, we're there for you with a Max.
Late nights on Max FM is where we help you connect the dots and put you in that place where you are ready to do it right.
We are dishing out the top hits of the week, counting down the biggest songs on your radio.
Let's go.
Right now.
On Max Sports, we bring to you sporting events happening all around the world.
It's not just sports, it's entertainment.
You know what it is. It's the Max House Party. King Dion, DJ Charlie Shee. Let's go!
We are your go-to for hit music, entertainment, and top-notch radio all day, every day. 102.3 Max FM. Hit music for Lagos.
TVC Communications, Nigeria's leading independent broadcast company, has been officially designated as a great place to work. Over the past few years, we have transformed our workplace into one which is respectful, caring, rewarding, and provides great benefits to all our 500 employees. We thank our team for giving us the chance to show that partnership between employer and employee really works. TVC Communications, officially designated as a great place to work, and now the only broadcasting and media company not just in Nigeria but throughout continental Africa to be fully certified. TVC Communications, a great Nigerian company, a great Nigerian place to work.
Do you think you can outplay me in this game of wits and knowledge? Can you go 7 rounds without flinching? I meant answering 7 questions correctly. How well can you hold your liquor? If you're curious, then join us for the most exciting conversation and games with your favorite celebrities on 7 of 7.
Welcome to Pure Entertainment. What would you like to order from our menu today? We have the regulars,
result. Let me go and look for my jam result. So
My 20 was 320. I suppose don't be one medical.
At this point, I contest my jam result.
I want to close the show.
I can go. I can.
That's all we can take. Ejeki, close the show. Give for that long.
Ladies and gentlemen, number one, Unavailable by Davido featuring Musa Keys.
We also have today's chef special.
Yo, shine, shiny, yeah. Say recap done, and it's time for number one on the countdown. One of Nigeria's hottest artists right now, his name is Rema, and this one is called Charm. Kick it.
Another. For dessert and a bit of nightcap, we have the nighttime and online specials.
I want to start the gym, yeah, but do you know one thing that's actually keeping me back?
You should start the gym, though. You're getting fat.
Cricket.
She says she does pole dancing to empower women.
What's the difference?
There's a difference.
That's what I'm saying.
So pole dancer, you're already almost naked.
Like, for example, you want to go on Fashion Week. You cannot be anything lesser than 5'9".
For a lady.
For a lady.
What for a guy? What's
6 feet above. In fact,
6
right
feet
now,
above.
6 feet is like the minimum. It's not even accepted anymore. It's like you have to be 6'1", 6'2", you know, and all that. So you have to really.
no hope for plenty of these guys for you. No hope for Abby also.
Like really tall. So,
Is that not for me? Yeah, I be 6', so if I come here better shit like this, now 6'2". I may be like 5'8".
You know, like celebrities on the runway, they could be short, they could be, but because they're coming with influence.
Okay, exactly.
Yeah,
so that's
like,
the pull, that's the catch for them, yeah?
It sells out the outfits and fast. Yeah, but models are booked professionally to just wear the outfit. But when you have like a presence, like a celebrity on the runway, it's like, oh, this is like a celebrity appearance to push sales and to whatever.
And all that,
so it's different.
What is your most, let's talk two things, your most memorable experience as a model and maybe the most not so good moment as a model. Let's start from the not so good one. Yeah, let's start from that one. What is that moment in your career so far that, you know, you really look back and like,
Yeah, I feel like it could have been those times when I had issues with, for example, there's this one that was very memorable to me. There was time I was wearing outfits on the runway. I was supposed to wear this outfit, but it was made with roses, like real roses and fawns and all that. It was a long dress, and somehow as I was walking, it was just like spiking and eating my body. I had blood everywhere.
Are you kidding me?
So I was like, I saw that.
But didn't you rehearse with the dress before?
No, it was during the rehearsal.
Okay, this was during the rehearsal.
Yeah, I saw that, and I'm like, and someone was like, I have blood sailing on the runway. I was like crying. I'm like, oh my God.
Are you kidding me? This was the passion. You were doing the workout.
With my blood and sweat.
This is real blood and sweat. Are you serious? So what happened? Was the cloth changed or something?
Yeah, because I had like, the boot was low boot, ankle boot, so they had to like bring it up. They changed the boot to like here. Because then it was low boot, so all my legs were like...
We're just...
so...
All right.
Then they changed it. I didn't want to go again because I'm like, I'm done. Because I
don't to feel the small blood you have in your body. Where's the blood that they want to take everything?
But then again, the show has to go on.
It has to go on,
like last minute, so you have to do it.
It has to go on.
So
and what's your most memorable experience?
It was the first time I got my contract international, my first contract to Paris.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
How much was the contract?
No, it was for Paris Fashion Week.
How much was it?
I can't tell you.
You probably tell me behind the scene. But yeah, how many times have you done that particular fashion week?
I did Paris Fashion Week, I think twice.
Okay.
Milan Fashion Week once. Shanghai Fashion Week. Beijing Fashion Week.
And it wasn't like was there any connection or you were just one model that was scouted and due to your abilities? How did it all happen
like
for you?
As time goes on, the dedication speaks. Like your commitment towards what you do. People will see it. And if you keep doing it every time, every day, you're putting yourself out there, the best of yourself out there. Online portfolio, you are putting out the best of yourself. People will see it, and there's the look. You have the look, you have the height, you have everything. You're putting the work. So some agencies reach out to me, international agencies. I'm like, I want to sign you. You know, they just offer contracts.
And how many? would you, for these weeks, for this like so for Paris and for Milan, do they scout for models even locally right here in Nigeria? Like, can you just be a model who's dedicated, doing her best or his best and all of that, and you're scouted by these agencies even further? Do they come down to Africa here to scout for models for these weeks?
Scouts. They actually scout online.
Okay.
So a lot of Nigerian models are out there doing so well.
Okay.
Like the likes of Mayowa Nicholas. They are making us proud. They are doing a good job. Like a lot of Nigerian models. And they started from here, from Nigeria. They worked here in Nigeria for a while, got scouted, and then they continued their career abroad.
Wow.
So that's the same for me. It happened like this for me. So started here, and then after a year, I got scouted, and then.
But they also know it's you. I don't try at one point.
You tried?
I remember one. I don't know if it wasn't a runway, but it was for a, I don't know what shoot it was for. And then they go and then I stand there and they're like, and I stand and they said, okay. They say, are you tall? And I said, yes, now. Say, you've been around too many short people. That's why you think you're tall. I was like, what's what this was saying all about? But yeah, but kudos to you and well done for keeping all through and all of that. And keep making us proud.
Thank you so
Well done. We've got breakfast for you, if you don't mind.
I don't mind.
I thought you wanted just to do portion control or something.
Yeah, but small portions. Small portions in 5 places.
All right, okay, all right. Let's head over.
In 5 places.
Let's sit back here. I don't see it again.
Welcome to the kitchen. Auntie.
Welcome to the kitchen.
I'm talking to you.
Sorry. Thank you.
She looked into the camera like that. I'm so camera ready. Welcome to the kitchen.
Thank you.
This is Chef Samzi, and this morning it's made for you.
Hello.
Seafood pineapple rice.
Wow.
Yes. Are you on a diet?
I'm not.
Oh, please dig in and enjoy. So in there we have scrambled eggs, we have green red bell peppers, we have eggs and pineapple, and then we have prawns as well.
Wow.
Do you like prawns, seafood?
Yeah, I
okay,
do.
great.
So
please dig in.
I
want your feedback.
Okay, thank you.
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Ah, smart girl.
The prawns first, right?
Perfectly cooked. I can't beat.
She's savoring everything.
She's savoring it.
Just, I need 3 spoons to know.
Okay.
This is good.
Nice.
This is good.
All right. Fantastic.
Nice. Well done, Chef Somzi. Well done. Well done.
I love how meticulous he is with
Yes.
his, preparation.
Yeah, this looks good. Even the plating, it just takes you to the Caribbean. Yeah.
See you that like food.
I don't understand.
It's been a wonderful show. We will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye.
We don't like to eat better, more nutritious meals, more veggies, but we want it tasty and easy too. Knorr Cubes, that's the secret. Made with real ingredients like chicken, parsley, and garlic, and enriched with iron, so your meals are better for you and more delicious too. That's the cocoa. Let's give it some accolades. Change your world by changing what's on your plate.
The following is a paid presentation by ShopX TV. At ShopX TV, our customers are the heart of everything we do. As a special thank you for your continued support, we are offering our customers 10% off on selected products. That's right, shop now and save big on some of your favorite items while stock lasts. Don't miss out on this opportunity to grab amazing products at unbelievable prices. First is our amazing 4-in-1 CookX blender. It's a food processor, a grinder, a blender, and a juicer all in one. The CookX 4-in-1 blender comes with 3 versatile cup sizes, each crafted to handle special tasks perfectly. Imagine effortlessly whipping up smoothies that are truly smooth, pounded yam and soups that are flawlessly pounded and blended. You would normally pay 189,950 naira for the CookX 4-in-1 blender, but call the number on your screen right now or scan the QR code and get it for just 170,995 naira.